What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and today we are doing the latest One Piece live reaction, chapter 838. This one's called Bropper. No idea why. Title page is red-haired Shanks lifting up the newspaper showing Luffy's, bounty gloriously up in the air from the decks of the world, the 500 million man arc. Finale at a wedding that takes place within the ruins of a certain island. Interesting finale. At a wedding that takes place within... First off, why is it finale? That's interesting. And at a wedding that takes place within the ruins of a certain island. What island is this? I don't think we've seen this island before that has these big cactuses or cacti. I don't recall cacti being in Alabasta, but I could be wrong. And that church back there that has a cross on it, it looks like they're at a wedding. Or Shanks himself is getting married. He's got some pants on. First off, he is wearing a white shirt, and he's got pants with roses on them. Nobody else seems to be wearing white, a white shirt of any kind. So that's very interesting. Doves in the air. Okay, don't know what's going on there. But in the last fight, in short, Luffy was getting his ass kicked by Commander Cracker, whose haki is extremely high level. His speed is very fast. His strength is over the top. His shields are intensely strong. His swords are very, very strong as well. And Luffy's pretty much used all his tricks. Wasn't working. Busted out the Kong gun and one-shotted homeboy. So let's see if Cracker's going to get up. His shields have been broken. I don't believe... Let me go back into the last page and see if his swords were broken. I don't think they were. But I know that, yeah. So his shield's broken. I don't see his swords do get thrown out of his hands, but that's about it. So yeah, his shield does get broken, but I don't think his sword is. So let's find out what happens here. Oh, short chapter, 14 pages. Sad time, boys, sad time. So everybody in the force is like, ah! Raging Gear 4 looks to be effective. And, interesting. So he's on the ground and you hear rise. I don't know if it's coming from him. It looks like it's coming from him, but it doesn't seem like it's Cracker saying it, though. And Luffy's like, wait, I'm gonna see Sanji! He's super tired. And then, he flies over. Gomu, Gomu, no! Cracker's like, Master Cracker! Bratzo! He's got his attack there again. And Luffy's just like, Kong gun! One more time. And he's like, Pretzel roll! Boom! They both hit the point and his fist hit. So Pretzel's still in it. And blah blah! Luffy one more time breaks through. Cracker goes flying. Possibly the sword is broken this time. I'm not sure. Ah, Master Cracker! Cracker's flying in the air. And Luffy's fist extends and you see a grab. So somebody grabs. What the hell? There's somebody else here. And Luffy's like, huh? And somebody's on a piece of the shield. And is that Cracker with a sword about to slice down? So it looks like the sword itself is most likely a weapon in of itself. Luffy's pulling his hand back because his hand's about to get chopped off. And bam! Yep, cuts right in. So it looks like there's somebody else here with one shoulder pad. He's got like almost hair that's like an antenna, and it's like kind of lit on fire almost. One piece of hair that goes straight up. He's got a cape off of it. He's pretty diesel. And Luffy's like, ah! So did that dude come out of Cracker? What? So Cracker's body was fake. What the hell? So Luffy jumps back. He's like, huh? Who the hell are you? And Cracker's in the middle. He's like, he's smiling. He's like, hoo. He's like, you've gone and done it now. Never would have thought that some scrub like you would be able to break through my armor. Yep, so Cracker was inside of a fake body the entire time. He kind of looks like Bellamy, to be honest. He's got crazy looking hair. He's got like almost a burn mark on the side of his eye. And he's got the big sword in his hand. He's got no shirt on, and he's got really weird pants. And Luffy's back, like holding his arm, like, you seem genuinely perplexed. It's me, Thousand Arms Cracker. Weren't you listening the first time I told you? And the force is like, ha 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 ha. That's pretty dope. Good turn of events there. So yeah, when Luffy did his whoopsie, didn't want to do surprise me. Uh, when Luffy did his big King Kong, he legit broke Cracker in half. And that's what it shows in the panel there. And then he comes out from the bottom, which is crazy. Alright. So that dude's insane. But he does kind of look like Bellamy with the eyes. This armor was a favorite of mine. And Luffy's like, armor? That can't be. I saw you coughing up blood. Oh, that was simply a special concoction of jam I made up. The truth of the matter is, I'm actually a biscuit human that ate the bis fruit. That's really, really weird, but I guess, I mean, this whole arc has been weird food. What's it called? Devil fruits, so. I'm not surprised that there is a biscuit fruit. I can produce as many biscuits as my heart desires and manipulate them in ways you can never imagine. Oh, so the shields were biscuits. Let's see, for the outer lining of my armor, I simply scrounged up some crumbs. With a bit of patience and precision, like craftsmanship, ta-da! Even mere crumbs can be shaped and molded into the face of a powerful warrior. In recent years, objects as simple and basic as biscuits have been evolving in both shape and form by the hands of gifted craftsmen such as myself. Such a weird ability. Let me zoom in on this panel because it's pretty big. Let me make it even bigger. Still, if it makes you feel better, you're one of the very few who've managed to force me to reveal my true identity. You needn't look any further than the wanted poster of me that the world government has been spreading around. It doesn't picture myself, but rather my armor. It just so happens that I absolutely despise pain. Hell, I can't even stand the prick of a shot. And so that's where my armor comes into play. So he's just made a bunch of crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I simply control my perfectly crafted masterpieces and make new ones if the situation calls for it. That is the power and beauty of my biscuits. Saying my strength is limitless doesn't do it justice. It took everything you had to defeat a guy who was nothing more than one of the infinite amount of biscuits I have at my beck and call. I literally only have to lift a single finger. Luffy's like, has it finally gotten through that thick skull of yours? Why, you'll never even sniff Vinsmoke Sanji? So damn, this dude is powerful as hell. Sanji's like, you haven't seen the last of me. That was the flashback. And he's like, Luffy's like, I'm gonna see him! Alright, so let's go back to not as big. Kid, it's time I teach you a very important life lesson. There will always be people you come across in life that no matter how much you want to try or try to defeat them, you'll always end up falling short. He's like, Gomu, no! Gong! And is he gonna do a Gatlin? No, he goes, Organ! Boom, boom, breaks all of the biscuits. There's one that I don't believe has broken, but he breaks one of them. I don't believe he breaks the other one. Boom, it looks like he's doing like a Gatling. And he's like, and this dude's like, Cracker's like, advance! And they go forward, he's like, huh? And then he's running in, he's like, honey, pretzel! And Luffy dodges out the way, and the dude's still smiling, and Luffy's like, ugh. In a nearby area. Damn, so I guess that's the end of that fight. God, I can't do it! The battle between Master Cracker and that Straw Hat is so intense that even being in the vicinity of them is too much for us to handle. It's the forest running away. Now he's like, so, I wouldn't shed a single tear if every last one of you died a miserable death. Who the hell is that? Is that, Brule? Possibly. What? Commander Cracker is Mother the Yonko, Big Mom. Which one do you think is scarier? You beat them both hands down. So that's Nami talking crap to the forest people. In Brule's mirror world. Listen, Carrot, I just came up with an ingenious plan, so you must show me respect and address me as Brother Chopper from now on. Sure thing. What is this amazing plan, Bropper? Bropper? It seems as though this mirror world is connected to every single mirror that exists on the face of Whole Cake Island. Now that you mention it, yeah. So this is very, very Alice in Wonderland, which is this whole theme of this chapter. They have these big weighted chains on their legs, on their ankles to be exact. And there's like a stairwell that's twisting and winding with checkered walls and mirrors, like literally everywhere, different kind of mirrors. And Carrot's like, now that you mention it, yeah. Chopper's like, so instead of trying to escape this place, it would be in our best interest to actually use Brule's power against her. Capital of Whole Cake Island. So I guess it's going to show Brook. Pedro, Sweet City. So we've managed, yeah, I figured. So it's Pedro and broke. So we've managed to sneak inside its body, but worry not. Now that we've made it this far, we've pretty much succeeded in our infiltrating mission. This biscuit soldier moves around with the aid of Big Mom's powers. Once it's finished patrolling the streets, it'll return to the castle to be stored for the remainder of the day. All we have to do now is wait for that moment and seize it. 2 more pages left. The next morning, wow, okay, inside the whole cake chateau. Good morning, Mama. Today will be the welcoming. We will be welcoming the Vinsmokes into our castle for a meet and greet of sorts, along with the customary exchange of engagement gifts. How are the preparations for the wedding cake coming along? It's on schedule for tomorrow. It's been a day now. What is the status update on our pests? Today will pretty much be their final chance of seeing their comrade. Surely you jest. Once you assigned Commander Cracker to that task, they lost whatever hope they had of putting up a fight. Besides, once Blackleg steps foot inside this castle, even if by some miracle they manage to get here unscathed, oh no, somebody's still talking to her. They managed to get here unscathed, their odds of meeting him face to face drop to 0. After all, both the tea party and the wedding itself would be taking place right here, inside this very castle. She's like, that vermin. Was all that big talk and bravado just for show? Either way, I've been told that the Vinsmoke children have not yet all arrived, Cherma Kingdom. I have an update on that. Apparently, a short while ago, the last of them just arrived at the port. Alright, let me put this bigger again. Better late than never, I guess. My beloved sons have all arrived. And then the sister's still like, this is going to be one hell of a show. Can't wait to see the look on Sanji's face when he sees them. And Sanji's looking down on his hand still. He's kind of holding, he's shaking, drop. Welcome back. The hell is this crap? Should he be here to greet us first thing? Oh, pipe down, Niji. Well done on your mission, sirs. We stand in awe and are left speechless at the fact that the two of you managed to quell the uprising that has been going on in Broccoli. Master Niji, Master Ichiji, the Vinsmokes have all finally assembled. Second son of the Vinsmokes family, Electric Blue, Vinsmoke Niji. Eldest son of the Vinsmoke family, Sparking Red, Vinsmoke Ichiji. So there we are, number 1 and number 2. They both got glasses. They both have the cape that says number 1 and number 2. They both look pretty cool, but we've already seen them quelling the uprising, so it's not a surprise that they're showing themselves, but they do look pretty cool. We do finally have the names, their corresponding color, their corresponding element, so they're looking pretty badass. There's Yanji over there, just chilling. So 4 sons, 1 daughter. Very interesting. So we're gonna have to see what the heck happens with Luffy there, because he is in the fight of his life. He's really like struggling, and Cracker is busting out ability after ability. You can see why he's so powerful, and I knew there had to be some kind of gimmick to his power. I would have been shocked if all it was, if literally all it was is that he's that strong, you know what I mean? Oh, he's that fast, he's that powerful, whatever the case is. So I was shocked, but that's not the case. He does have these hidden powers, these hidden talents, and that's why he's so strong. Anyway, thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the next chapter. As always, this is Periodic saying see ya.